Welcome to U.S. Immigration TV. Well, recently a person consulted with me about their immigration problem. And my first impression or reaction was, why did you wait so long before doing something about it? Now, in this video, I will discuss how waiting, delaying, or doing nothing on your case could be far more harmful than acting on it right away. So make sure to watch this video until the end, and of course, like, share, and subscribe. Now, in this person's situation, the family went for their visa interview in 2018. However, the consul refused visas for their older children because they had aged out and were not eligible for benefits under the Child Status Protection Act, or CESPA. But I want you to notice one thing. Their problem or refusal or denial happened way back in 2018, and yet 4 years later, they finally consulted with an attorney to find out if there was anything that could be done. Now, it would have been much better to consult with an attorney right away versus waiting years. This is because there could be deadlines or due dates to respond, appeal, file, refile, etc. And if a person does nothing for years, they may miss important deadlines and be out of luck. Or they waste years and years when they could have pursued other options. For example, a person may have a plan A for their immigration situation. But what if that is not possible? They have to consider an alternative, plan B. But the longer they wait to deal with the problem, the longer it will take to solve or cure it. Now, in this particular situation, it did turn out that the children were truly not qualified under the Child Status Protection Act. Therefore, the visas had been properly refused. So I suggested that perhaps the parents should now file petitions for their adult single children in what's called category F2B. That would be the plan B. Well, the parents asked me, well, how long will that take? And I advised them that right now, it might take about 10 or 12 years for the petition to become current. Oh, that's so long, they both shouted. Well, I reminded them that had they acted right away in 2018 by consulting with an attorney, those petitions could have been filed already years ago, and they would have been that much closer to the priority date being current. But now they lost, or they wasted about 4 years by doing nothing all of these years, rather than immediately taking action or consulting with an attorney. Now, the same is true with other immigration situations, not just the Child Status Protection Act. Sometimes a person's case is denied for a variety of reasons, such as, let's say, the USCIS may think that a marriage is not real, there's no love, it's fixed. Perhaps because the couple was nervous and their answers did not match. Or a person may have been wrongfully accused of fraud and they filed a fraud waiver which was denied. Now, in all of these cases, there could be hope or something that could be done. I'm not guaranteeing in all cases, but they could perhaps refile, appeal, seek reconsideration, or seek to have their case reopened. But they did nothing about their cases for years, and they may finally consult with an attorney only when it may be too late. I want to be clear that I'm not guaranteeing that every denied case will be approved by consulting with an attorney. Attorneys cannot guarantee results by law, but at least you'll know right away where you stand and whether there are alternatives or other options available. And if there's something that can be done on your case, or there's possible hope, wouldn't it be better to deal with it right away while you may still be within the deadlines and before there may be changes in immigration laws, policies, or regulations? For example, the Biden administration is far more lenient and compassionate and flexible than the Trump administration when it comes to exercising prosecutorial discretion, administrative closure, reopening cases, etc. So I would think that the best time to deal with an immigration problem, even an old one, would be during the Biden administration versus waiting until the next presidential election happens where perhaps Trump or other hardliner is elected. Now, my point is, if you have an immigration problem, situation, or denial, you shouldn't sit on your case for years before finally consulting with an attorney. Of course, the best thing would be hire an attorney before you apply. But just like if you have some ailment, It's best to see the doctor right away versus waiting for the situation to become terminal. I hope you found this video useful and informative, and I will continue posting videos on immigration laws, developments, and tips that will help you in your situation. So of course, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I'm Michael Gurfinkel, and thanks for watching US Immigration TV.